Hey everybody, yeah, it's Thursday afternoon. I'm inside, as you can see, after a couple fairly decent days for January in Iowa. We got a cold, drizzly, not quite rainy day, misty, drizzly day. Not quite freezing yet, but it probably will pretty soon. I think we might have one more warm day tomorrow, maybe with some sun. Maybe I can get out one more time, and then January hits again. It's going to be cold, but today I'm going to do one I've passed by. I've never had before. I've passed by multiple times. I've seen it on the shelf. It's available about everywhere. They had to close out at, I think they're closing it out at the store because it local store, so it didn't sell so well. So they had it for $2 a bottle, down from $6 something, which I thought was outrageous, which is one of the main reasons I didn't buy it. But I'm going to do the Traquair Jacobite Ale. Apparently this is a Scotch ale. I did their house ale. I've had that on several occasions in the past. I reviewed that already a long time ago. A couple of years, almost a couple of years ago anyway. So I've never had, like I said, never had this. Little bit from the website. It says, brewed to celebrate the anniversary of the 1745 Jacobite Rebellion. The ale proved to be so popular it has become a permanent addition to the range. Based on an 18th century recipe, the ale is spiced with coriander, which gives a remarkably fresh aftertaste. It's 8% ABV in the bottle. I don't know what it is on tap. If it is on tap, it just says ale flavored with coriander. I don't know the bottling date. There's some numbers on the neck. I can't make sense of them. L0035 22:26. I have no idea what that means, but on the side of the bottle here it says best before June 2019, so I got plenty of time yet. Like I said, it's supposed to be a Scotch ale. I remember the house ales being pretty good. Not a lot of smoke when I opened it up. Just a plain black cap, so there's nothing worth saving here. So let's get this Traquair Jacobite Scotch ale in the glass and see what we have. Okay, we got a deep brown, got some amber, almost ruby highlights here and there around the edges, towards the top, at the bottom. Got about a pinky of a slightly off-white, almost tan head. Decent looking for a Scotch ale, so let me get a nose on this. Like I said, we got a June 2019 Best By date, so got some good aging that this could do. If they have any more, I might just buy a couple, stick them in the fridge for later. So let me get a nose on this. Okay, I'm getting toffee, just a hint of chocolate, very little coriander. They say coriander in there, but I'm not getting a strong sense of coriander here. Got caramel, almost there's a bit of a sweet dark fruit smell in here. I'm not sure, almost like raisins. Definitely getting some roasted malts. Maybe a hint of oak, maybe some butterscotch. Maybe just a hint of coffee too. Definitely a sweet smell, almost a molasses smell to it. I don't know, raisins or prunes. I think it's raisins. Dark brown sugar. Definitely going to be a sweet beer, I can tell that. So let me give it a taste. Okay, right up front I get almost a slightly burnt, slightly bitter flavor. I think maybe that's from the malts. But it mellows out fairly quickly. Got a creamy, almost dark chocolatey taste to it. Definitely getting that dark fruit taste. Yeah, it's definitely raisins. There might be, they said spices, might be just a hint of maybe like some lemon or lime zest, more like lime zest, I think. Maybe that's from the coriander. There's not a strong coriander flavor here, though. Finishes with almost like a burnt wood taste, a little bit of like cocoa bean there on the finish. Definitely getting some toffee sweetness, some roastiness, some light toffee though. Maybe just a bit of sourness to it. Maybe, yeah, just a bit of butterscotch, a hint of coffee, a little bit of chocolate, just like on the nose. Maybe just a little bit of that almost smoky peat taste in here. Yeah, figs a little bit, but mostly raisins in here. Maybe a little dried cherry. Nice sweet, really good tasting Scotch ale. Got a fairly light carbonation to it. Kind of a medium body, so it almost feels like it's maybe a little fuller, like a medium full body. But I think that's the lack of carbonation. So let me sip on this while. This is definitely going to be a sipper. As Ron over at Louisiana Beer Review says, this comes in the 11.2 ounce European rip-off bottle. I don't quite agree with that, but we've all got our own opinions. So let me sip on this. Definitely let this warm up some, and be back after a while with the final thoughts and grade. Okay, I'm back. It's been 40 minutes or so. Just been sipping on this. Really enjoying this. This is a nice, easy drinking beer. I noticed as it's warmed up, not a lot has changed on the nose. Just maybe getting a little bit more of that raisin sweetness in there on the nose. On the taste, a bit of smoke and a little bit of alcohol does show up. I didn't really, on the nose of the taste, when it was fairly fresh out, it was, I don't know, 20 minutes out of the fridge when I opened it. So it's still fairly cool. I didn't get a lot of the alcohol, but I am getting a little bit of the alcohol. Not so much on the taste, but just on the final surge down my throat, into my chest. I can feel a little heat in my chest, but other than that, not a ton has changed. But this is a nice, easy drinking, easy sipping beer. It's a little too sweet for my taste. I know Scotch ales are generally fairly sweet, but this just got a bit too much sweetness for my taste. But it's still a darn good beer. As with all my reviews, my grades are my opinion, so, you know, mileage may vary on your opinions, but these are my opinions. But I'm going to give the Traquair Jacobite, and I will pick up another couple bottles if there are any left at the store, throw them in the cellar for another, well, I guess I got up to 6 years. June 2019, if those bottles are the same date, so got a long time. So give them another year, give them another couple of years. Like I said, don't know the bottling date, but I'm going to give the Traquair Jacobite. I'm going to give it 8.5 out of 10. Decent drinkable beer. Good solid beer. Pleasant to drink. I mean, really pleasant to drink. As a Scotch ale, it lacks a little bit, in my opinion, at least for my standards, but that's my opinion. So 8.5. So till next time, everybody, cheers. Let's keep drinking good beers.